What's up, guys? How's everybody doing? Welcome back to the channel, and welcome to the two best toy stores in all of Oklahoma City, in my opinion. First off, Amazing Action Comics. We've been here a couple times before. It's been a while. I think the last time I was here was Black Friday. So let's head on in. Let's see what they got. And after that, we'll go to Toy Base 10. All right, guys, here we go. Amazing Action. A lot to cover. We're probably not going to go over every single thing in here, but there is so much here. I think he's got more. Honestly, if you want quantity, this is the place to come. Let's check out the little glass cases that he's got here. A lot of good stuff in there. Old school Triptychon. Ewok. It's not a catapult, it's like a battering ram. And then, yeah, just a lot of good stuff there. He's got, that looks like it's the Hot Toys tumbler. And he's got the walker from Rogue One. There's a lot of good stuff in there. This is a different vendor, but let's see what he's got. So he's got some of the old school Force Awakens stuff, which, Stridor. Nothing really super great over here, but still a lot going on. He's got some nice stuff in the case, I just noticed, though. Triptychon with the box, $320. Wow, that is too much. I'm going to tell you that right now. And then he's also got, so he's got some Transformers. Very overpriced on the Transformers. And look at that. Got Omega for $350. That isn't too bad. Then he's got the Predaking. Man, I'd love to have that Predaking, but that Predaking's running about $250. So there's that. A lot of cool stuff in the glass case. He's also got this. I think that's the, which one is this? Not sure which one that is. That thing's awesome. We got some stuff on the wall here. A nice Transformers lunchbox there. And then pops of My Little Ponies. So a little bit going on there. Trying to go down up and down each aisle. Give you guys a little bit of an overview of what's here, because there's so much. Before we do that, let's check out this glass case. There's usually a lot of good stuff in here. A couple Lukes. It's kind of dark in there. It's hard to see what's in there. Obi-Wan, or I'm sorry, Qui-Gon. TIE Fighter Pilot, Man. Yeah, there's some stuff in here. It's like, why is that in there? Some Power Rangers. And then there's the Skiff. Skiff you only want, okay, 50. That's gone up a little bit. That did go down, but now it's kind of shooting back up. We got some TVC here. Battle Droid, Shadow Trooper. There is Echo. Incinerator Trooper. Some Mando for $12. That might be something. And then we've got the Salt Tank for $50. Ooh, that's nice. I like that. Ewok with the glider, he's $30. There is Sev. Let's get that out of the way. It's all Sevs. Carbonized, Baraselfie, and some comic packs. These things are so hard to find, but very nice there. More 3 3/4 inch Star Wars. It's got Migs, Tebow, Lando, Boba Fett, Vader, Battle Damage Vader. Just got him. We don't need him. And then we've got Slave One. X-Wing. X-Wing's $150. It's A-Wing. Just a ton of Star Wars. That's $100. ATSD. Wow, that ATSD's only $40. Oh my gosh. Wow. Nice. And then we got some Clone Wars. I'm actually looking for Dirge. Clone Wars. Don't have Dirge, unfortunately. Cloud Car. Some more 3 3/4. Let's see if Dirge is down here. No Dirge. We'll see if Dirge is at Toy Base 10. He might be. Coming around, we got some more 30s. I really screwed up with the 30s at that toy show. I probably could have gotten all those for $100. So I screwed up. All right, let's look at some NECA here. All kinds of stuff. So much stuff. And turtle-wise, he's got a Metalhead Slash. There's the original Foot Soldier 2-pack. That is $80. No turtles, though. No turtles. We got everybody but the turtles. So that's unfortunate, I think. Let's see what's behind this. Yep, turtles go fast. Just kind of the way it goes. Head on down here, we'll look at some horror. Hellraiser stuff. NECA Batman, $50. More NECA. Even got Vitruvian hacks here. I don't see too many Vitruvian hacks hunting anymore. And there's a lot of Black Series over here, but I don't even know if we're going to go over that because I'm kind of in the who cares mode with Black Series right now. A lot of DC. Poison Ivy. Gold labels. Gold label Keaton. Look at that. Gold label Keaton's only $15. This is not a great figure. Tons and tons of DC multiverse. You got some Marvel here. Old school Marvel. Thor, Blade, Thane. And then we've got some Masterverse, which I think I'm about caught up on, so I'm not super caught up on the ones I want. Not super concerned about any of that, to be honest with you, but they've got a bunch. All right, I'll flip around. We got old school Lego sets, got some wrestling. Amazing Spider-Man, more wrestling. And then Marvel Legends. All that down there is Marvel Legends. Sabretooth. So we pan out a little bit more and get you guys a better look. Thing. And the rest of this is all Black Series. Literally all Black Series. So, I don't really think I have anything. I'm looking for a Black Series anyway, so I'm really not going to worry about it too much. I know I need a Qui-Gon, but we really don't need to waste our time with this too much. Black Series is just kind of, yeah, unfortunately. Unfortunately, it's kind of yesterday's news. Some nice pieces up here too. Entertainment Earth Clone Trooper 4-pack. That's cool. This is $100 now, man. When I first saw that, I was like, that's never going to be anything. Ended up being something. Front of the store. It's kind of what you're looking at. He's got some nice pieces. He's got that Metroplex. And then even up here. And then I noticed as I walked in, there's a lot of good pieces in the back there as well. And then we got some Predator Dutch. A little bit of Joe's. All around 16 to 20, so good prices. And then a lot of DC, a lot of loose DC in here as well. Mustafar playset. Like I said, there's a lot of good stuff back there. He's even got old school He-Man costume. Look at that. Nice. Good looking Magneto. And then let's see what we got over here. A lot of good stuff there as well. Down here, there's just kind of a mishmash of stuff. It looks like he's got the turtle van. How much does he want for the turtle van? He wants $80 for the turtle van. Okay, a little dark in here, but that's all right. Got some Joes. And just a few odds and ends. 3 3/4 Joes. And then we got some Spawn. Terminator 2. Nope, that doesn't work anymore. Vince Clortho and Zool. And then we've got, yeah, the rest is all just kind of a mishmash of stuff. There's Ecto 1, Retro Ecto 1 down there. And there's a turtle carry case. Nice. That's in so-so condition. Yep. So there we go. All right, let's head over to the other side of the store. All right, second set of store. We got a lot of turtles here. The tank, a lot of inbox turtles. There's that crane. Way too small. I'll take my crane. And all these, as we've mentioned before, these are all Lucy's up and down here. You get some really good deals on some of these. And then more turtles. Okay, I probably should have bought that at the toy show. Yeah. A lot of good looking turtles though. Rocksteady's glider. And these are all vintage. A lot of loose black series, nothing I really need, but it's here. This is all loose turtles, which I saw a couple that I might be interested in. We'll see. Mostly that one. Chrome Dome's back there. Then we got some Super 7s as well. And all kinds of stuff up on the wall too. So here's our Marvel Legends. Lot of Marvel Legends. Got some Power Rangers. Zed. Below this is all Magic cards. I'm not going to show you guys that. We're kind of crunched on time to hit 2 big stores, so we're not going to show you guys literally everything. But there's a lot of good stuff. And then as we get here, all Masterpiece Transformers. As you can see, all up and down. Tons of stuff on top of these risers too. So, looks good. All right, more Transformers. And then he's got a Fortress of Steel. What is that? RoboForce Fortress of Steel. Jeez, I don't even know what that is. And then I know, what is this? You guys have to educate me on what that is. I know TMC's got that, but I can't remember what it is. A lot more Transformers in here. Beast Wars. And then we've got some vintage. It's Metroplex. Oh, the Metroplex is only $40, but he's not incomplete. That'd be why. I don't know how much that Galvatron is. Doesn't have his cannon. A lot more Transformers. There's a Power Master Prime. Doesn't have his guns. And a 6-shot. $100. Wow. And then a bunch of Castle Grayskulls up there, along with a Soundwave helmet. That's all anime. Sorry guys, I'm steering clear of that. Don't really need to get into that too much. So if you're an anime fan, I apologize. But like I said, we're a little short on time. So we've got the Creepy Clowns. Need the Creepy Clowns. All these Star Wars in here, and they have that tank. And funny enough, that tank is more expensive loose than it was what we just saw over there in box. So there you go. But a lot of good looking 3 3/4 Star Wars. A lot of good stuff in here. And then we got some more stuff. Got some Joes. Why they have really upped their game when it comes to the amount of stuff they've got here. There's so much stuff. Probably could have done a full video just for this store. And then this wall, pretty much all wrestling in DC. So we'll go over there. They do have their odds and ends, Mo2. A lot of wrestling. Marvel, DC, a lot of DC right here, a lot of Batmans. Gordon. You got some 12-inch heroes down there. Oh, wow. He's got some of these. We may have to grab, I know he doesn't have his gum, but for $8, he's actually in good condition. I might have to grab that Ray and that Winston. Those are new. Those were not here last time. Yeah, we might grab those. Nice. All right, the rest of this is pretty much all Lucy's and odds and ends, Star Trek, and that sort of thing. So we won't cover that too much. Same with this, Hot Wheels and all that. So we won't go over that too much either. Let's see, and that's all cars. And then he's got pops everywhere too. You can see how big this place is. And then, of course, we got all video games on that side. Let's go ahead and head on to this dealer right here. Gonna be a lot more Star Wars. And a lot of pops. Let's start in the back, work our way forward. So this entire wall, as you guys can see, it's literally all pops. I mean, it's crazy how many pops are here. So let's see, as we work our way back, let's take a look. This is pretty much, so Skeletor Funko O's. We've got some Skeletor Funko O's if you're in the mood. We've got some loose stuff in here. These are nice details. There's the Public Enemy #1. We'll see if that changes. By the time you guys see this video, we'll know for sure if anything changed with that. Some DC, Platinum Green Arrow, got some Joes. It's an old school Wolverine. Back here we got some Star Wars. He's got the Battle Droid, $12. Wolf for 14. 4-pack. Afterlife. There's that Afterlife 2-pack. That's a cool 2-pack. $50. Real Ghostbusters. What is this? Oh, that is sweet. Got the Marshmallow Man. Wow, that's cool. That is super cool. I don't think I've ever seen that. Davy Jones. There's a Ghostbuster carry case. A lot of good stuff in there. And then more pops. Tons of sports. And then these are pretty much all games and nothing really too interesting. Again, we got cars. Let's head back where the Star Wars is a little more. Oh, actually, let's go to this dealer first. Let's see if this one's got anything new. Not too much. Got a $100 Usagi Yojimbo. And he's got these. These we're going for pretty cheap. I have that one, but I don't have that one. Don't need it. Ooh, and then he's got some nice pieces. Arc 170 Fighter, 175. These are not on sale yet. Turbo Tank, Y-Wing, X-Wing will be available for sale soon. Well, that sucks. We need them for sale now. All right, let's take a look at some Star Wars here. Mostly going to be older stuff. But you can find some gems in here if you look hard enough, kind of like that. It's nice. Power of the Force, Power of the Jedi. All that kind of stuff. Snow Trooper. There's a Dash Rendar. If you need a Dash Rendar. Kiss. Maul. Obi-Wan. It's an on fire General Grievous. More Power of the Force, Power of the Jedi. And then more Power of the Force, Power of the Jedi. You guys see a trend going here? And then actually there's a box TIE Fighter. I wonder how much he wants for that. Let's see. $60. No. That's not going to happen. There's Vader's TIE Fighter. $65. Nope, that's not going to happen either. It's unfortunate. $25 for that's pretty good, though. That's not a bad deal. Dick Tracy. Actually, he has all of these. 25. They're all 25. That one's only 20. Jeez, I don't have any of those. Nice. 4 figures for $20. You can't go wrong with that. Walking Dead. And more Star Wars. Wampa with the Force Link. interesting. I don't remember seeing that one. A few vehicles, but none of the good vehicles. These are all sequel trilogy vehicles. Ugh. Shudder at that. Sagas. And then we got some old school Marvel here. It's Apocalypse. Beast, Omega Red, Archangel, War Machine. So yeah, some good looking stuff right there. Turning around. Some retro Turtles. More Marvel. Smythe. Smythe. Alright, let's go to the front store. Alright, there's usually a lot of good stuff up here too. And this time was no exception. A lot of good stuff. Power Sword. There's the Blue Ranger stuff. Lord's Head helmet. It's like some mix of sideshows and Hasbro's. A couple of giant turtles. ATST. There's a Falcon down there. Got some Joe vehicles here. A few statues. Yeah, a lot of stuff. And then our slabs. Got all our slabs. Got the jumbo vintage. All right, guys, there you go. There is Amazing Action Comics. All right, guys, Toy Base 10. Let's do it. All right, guys, here we go. Toy Base 10. Overwhelming. So I ran into these right as I walked in. All these are pretty well complete. All vintage. Fortunately, they're a little high. The bad thing is I'm running into a lot of stuff that I need. Like, this is complete. It's 35. Great condition. But I just don't, like, he's got the slime. He's got the trash one. He's got, yeah, there's a lot that I need in here, but I'm just not to the point where I can afford it. But there's a lot of good stuff in there. Bebop, and it's pretty much, from what I'm seeing, most of it's mint. So, yeah, a lot of cool stuff there. We're gonna have to go through this kind of fast just because I have to get my kids in a little bit, but this store, you guys have seen it before, it's insane. It is just so much stuff in one spot, and it's a tight spot. So let me get you guys some of the highlights here. Look at all the quarter scale NECA. A lot of good. He's even got the oh, what is this? Oh, he doesn't have Mikey. We needed Mikey. He's got Leo. He's got Donnie, but no Mikey. I may never finish that collection. Oh, man. So, yeah, let me try to get you guys as much as we can here. Got about half an hour, so let's start out with some stuff where it's a little more open. So we got some turtles. We got some superpowers. We got some Marvel, more turtles, more Marvel, quarter scale statues. And honestly, my commentary is going to be minimal. I'm just going to show you guys what there is because I can't name off everything. Several rooms to go through in here. And then as you're going from one room to the other, you see how much is down there. This one looks like it's mostly anime. Yeah, anime in the glass case there. And then a bunch in the glass case. I know the last time I talked to Steve, he said he was having a real problem with theft. So it looks like he's put a lot of stuff in glass cases, which is a good thing. You know, the last thing we want to see is things getting stolen. That's all Barbie. And an Optimus Prime. And then these are Care Bears, Pops, just a lot of miscellaneous stuff up and down here. A lot of Kiss. As you can see, just Old school Spawn. Wrestling. Sami Zayn when he had short hair. Boss Man. Yeah, I mean, come on, guys. This is ridiculous. Like, there's so much stuff here I like. I don't even know if I'm going to get anything because it's just crazy. All right, and I think the last room there is a Hot Wheels room. It's a Joe room, old school Joe's. He's got a bunch of parts, so he's obviously putting them together. A lot of Hot Wheels and stuff in that room, and then this room is like models and that sort of thing. So that's about a quarter of the store. To give you guys an idea of what we're dealing with here. You guys like lengthy videos because this is going to be probably, man, I bet this will probably wind up being one of my longest videos ever. You really got a lot to look at here. And we got a bunch, there's a Critter, Godzilla's, and then as you come into the front here, we got quarter scale Batman, Big Chucky, and then a lot of newer stuff. Well, newer and older stuff. There's a lot of, I wouldn't want that in my house. Yikes. Got some NECA, Last Ronin. Even got some loose DC. Here's Mortal Kombat. And then my favorite part, vintage Transformers. Absolutely beautiful. These are all vintage. Or they may be, I don't know if they're vintage or if they're commemorative. That's got to be commemorative. That's in too good a condition. Not sure. Vintage AT-AT box. Couple of primes. Red version. Looks like a blue version. Interesting. Is that Nemesis? That could be Nemesis. And then we've got Bonimus, Computron. There's Earl and Baby Sinclair. These are both brand new. And then he's got the Turtles of Grayskull Donnie. That's the only one he's got, though. All the Last Ronin stuff, which I haven't even seen in stores yet. The Raphael's sweet. Yeah, that's nice. I like that. Elvira, just all NECA. That's all NECA. So there you go. Let's hit the other side of the store. All right, guys, we're going to have to do a voiceover for this portion of the video. It's going to get a copyright thanks to John Bon Jovi. So, mishmash of stuff in this section. Got a lot of NECA. Pretty much the entire room is NECA. A lot of good stuff. There's a Batman that I showed a minute ago. And yeah, a lot of Aliens, a lot of Gremlins, a lot of Predator. Just a whole lot of NECA. Got Gremlins 2, Halloween Kills, Shredder. And yeah, there's the 3 3/4 inch printer. We got Universal Monsters. And basically everything horror. Also a bunch of stuff in the bins. That's mostly parts and stuff. It's nothing really. Oh, nothing else really. And then some vintage Freddy there. And more quarter scales. Got some Toonie Terrors as well. So yeah, that entire room is just crazy with NECA. Next room we're going to go into, after we take a look at some stuff here in the hallway, a lot of glass cases and stuff like that. More vintage Star Wars there. Got some Lego sets. And then this is the G.I. Joe room here. So tons of G.I. Joe. Got 3 3/4 inch Joes. We got some classifieds. More 3 3/4 inch. I didn't go back there. It was pretty dark, so Wouldn't have made for a good film, but and then we got Megatron in there, which isn't G.I. Joe, but he had Megatron in there. More classifieds back there. And then some of the reissue vehicles and that Cobra Bat. And then that was a telepod right there as well. And then more Army style vehicles. And then here's all our classified, tons of classified, some of the newer ones. But again, just going to tell you guys, you'll see this in the closing part of the video. You're going to pay a lot for this stuff here. A lot. Don't expect any deals because it's not happening. Which is disappointing because I used to be totally different at Toy Base 10. And I think with the way prices have gone and the cost of things, Steve's pretty much like, this is what I want, period. And I don't agree with that. So I'll just let you guys know that I don't agree with the way things are going there. All right, ton of stuff down there still we got to look at. We're going to go in this next room. This next room is really just a huge mix-up of stuff, but Legos galore. You can see all the Legos there. Legos everywhere. Don't even ask me how he prices those. I mean, what he was doing earlier was taking out his phone and doing eBay comps, which, again, I don't agree with, but I don't know if he prices them by piece or what. But the problem with this store is there is not a price on about 99% of the items. So you got to go up to him, you ask him what it is, takes out his phone, you do the back and forth. Well, actually, it's not really back and forth. So, yeah. Transformer room. A lot of Transformers in here as well. Mix of, Rids and Earthrise and Kingdom and a lot of stuff. Some statues, some busts. I think there might have been an MP in there as well. And then Titans, Combiner Wars. Basically everything in the last, 20 years. Masterpiece. Skywarp. Wouldn't recommend that figure. That figure sucks. I had it. Actually sold it to him. It wasn't that one, but sold it to him. That giant Starscream, which I think they're re-releasing that as a Voyager class, which you can see the size of that makes no sense at all. And then there's actually a vintage Shockwave in there, but he's completely destroyed. I mean, if you're willing to take the time and do the parts and put them together, then go for it. But I mean, I'm not. So there you go. Transformer room. Again, a lot of stuff. More Joes, more classifieds. And there's the set that got me out of Joe's, to be honest with you. The Steel Brigade. I thought that was a horrible set. And then we've got some more vintage. There's a Bonmus. That's Combiner Wars. Yeah. Power of the Force, Indiana Jones, Alf. And then more vintage. Got some Star Wars. Got some Motu. And again, the prices were pretty crazy on these. Very, very expensive. And then a lot of cars, a lot of Hot Wheels. And then Star Wars. Speaking of Star Wars, this entire room is Star Wars. And again, no prices on anything. And there was some good stuff in here. But again, I'm not going to take up each item and ask him what he wants for it. I think that's the biggest problem with Toy Base 10 is just no pricing. And then when you get up there and you get kind of disappointed by how much he actually wants for this stuff. Black Series, which I don't think anybody's really into Black Series anymore. At least I don't know too many people are. I think me and a couple other guys might be the only Black Series and collectors that I know, and I'm pretty much out too. So a lot of sequel trilogy crap too, unfortunately. That's really clogging. You can see the X-Wing and a lot of the 2-packs and the single card of figures. There's a Porkins sighting. Porkins! There he is. And, yeah. And then Power of the Force. I didn't see a lot of Legacy. I didn't see hardly any 30th. Saw a little bit of Saga. Saw a couple of Clone Wars. But it's mostly sequel. And then we've got Black Series back there. He had some loose vehicles. He's also got some bins down there as well that's got pieces. So you can kind of piece together the vehicle. Which, again, I don't know how much you're going to want for that, Next, Marvel. More Star Wars there. 3 3/4 Star Wars. Like I said, Marvel. A lot of those Marvels, I think we found at Ollie's and Ross, though.
Black Series. Again, all pretty old Black Series. Nothing, there wasn't really anything new. And then this room was cool. Actually found some good stuff. Found that trap. Found that claw. Ecto 3, Ghost Popper. A lot of good stuff in there, but we'll get to that at the end of the video. Not good. Not good. And then we got some anime, along with just a mishmash of carded figures. A lot of DC. This used to be mostly a DC room, which you can tell there. DC. A lot of DC. And then more Black Series, Clayface. And we got some selects up there as well. So yeah, a lot. And then in those glass cases, there's more vintage Star Wars, which is new. And then this last room, another mishmash of stuff. We got anything from Breaking Bad to Dr. Hibbert. I mean, that's kind of the range that we have with this room. A lot of Motu, a lot of Lord of the Rings. I actually used to really be into these little tiny Lord of the Rings, but not anymore. Good figures though, not bad. These things are 20 years old, so. And then some Power Rangers. All those bins have Transformers in them. Most are broken. And then we've got some Star Trek, Hercules, Power Rangers, a light in our face. Some Ghostbusters. Those are the retros. Got Ray and the Marshmallow Man. And more Motu. So there you go, guys. That's it. A lot of toys, that's for sure. And a lot of Legos. So there you go, guys. I will see you back in the car.
All right, guys, back in the car. I'm a little disappointed in one of these places. It's warm today. Very warm. Amazing Action Comics, great. We got one pickup. And I was not expecting to only have one pickup today. I'll be totally honest with you. I thought I was going to have a big old haul, but it didn't work out that way. So Amazing Action is always good prices. A lot of good stuff going on in there. But again, there was some of the stuff I was looking at was a little high. Just not willing to pull the trigger on that. Toy Base 10, on the other hand, yeah, it's gotten a little tougher. I think I mentioned this last time we were here, where the owner's he's become really adamant about price. And I asked him on a couple Ghostbuster things, and you know, I showed him some comps on Mercari, and he wasn't having it. You know, we were looking at the Ecto 3. Comps on Mercari, 15 to 22 bucks. He said 35 bucks, and I said, well, do you want to sell it or not? He said, no, I'll wait till Christmas. Okay, wait till Christmas then. It's just that kind of attitude that I don't like when it comes to dealers and toy shops. So yeah, a little disappointing in their prices. I mean, we saw a lot of good Ghostbuster stuff in Toy Base 10. Everything's 35 bucks. I mean, the one Winston, the Screamer, the Fright Feature one that I already have, the reissue, that was 15, which is in perfect condition. He had a broken arm and he still wanted 35 bucks for it. So I'm not sure what's going on. But Toy Base 10, if you go there, not telling you not to go there, but if you do go there, be prepared to spend some money. So I'm just warning you. Okay, now that we got that out of the way, the one pickup, one and only, definitely a cool pickup. Got the ATST, 40 bucks. Great deal. Funny thing is, there was one sitting right next to it that was 60 bucks, which I don't get, but I got the one for 40 bucks. So there it is, ATST, gotta have it. Looks great. Had it before, but need it back. Got the indoor scene, all that stuff. So there you go. I showed you guys a ton of toys on this hunt. You better like this video, because I showed you a lot of toys. So hit that like button, hit that comment button, leave a comment, hit that subscribe button, do all those things. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. I gotta go get my kids, and I'm tired. That was a lot. So there you go, guys. Happy Saturday. If you guys enjoyed it, I will see you guys on the next one.